Hello everyone, and welcome again to another fabulous Let's Play session with me, your host, JD. For today, I figured I'd actually try and see how much of the missions I can actually knock out. So, as we can all hear, I forgot to turn off my input volume. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and try and kick off today with some more Call of the Wild, the Hunter. So, hello, and welcome, everyone, to another fabulous Let's Play session of the Hunter on the Hump Day Hunt. So, with the Hump Day Hunt, we had quite a few number of missions that we needed to try and finish up with. So, we're going to try and see what we can do out of all those missions to try and finish up the last of them, such as ID 4... different tracks from 4 different animal species. So let's go ahead and hunt over here since we heard something, but we couldn't identify it because me, being a loudmouth that I am, you can't really identify it. And then I would like to apologize in advance to anyone if they happen to feel that I'm acting too sleepy or too tired. It's just I haven't had anything to eat at all today, or much of last night, as most of you had tuned in to see that, so let's carry on. So let's see, if I recall correctly, in last week we actually ended up finding roe deer and fox, if I remember correctly. It's okay, Link. I'm sure some folks will be nice enough to actually donate some, at least a lunch bill or two for me to actually be able to afford a lunch. Perhaps some crackers. But, let's see, there was something over here. I remember hearing the call for it. Actually, let's check to see what ammo we have left in the shotgun. Right, we had birdshot because we were hunting fox. Although it is kind of nice to be able to see what animals are recommended for the ammunition type.
There should be a track nearby.
Oh, fallow deer. There we go. That is another one that we need. So now we're just down to one more animal. So that would either be red deer, hog, or bison. Although, granted, bison aren't normally in this spot, so... But Link, nonetheless, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. How's your day been? Oh, okay, I guess you're not there anymore. Okay, well, sorry. I did almost forget to mention, I did happen to find some chocolates, though. I'm going to try and see how long I can make these last, so... because there's no telling how much money I can get from donations that I can make those last, so... Wait, did I just get spooked by a squirrel? I believe so. Damn you, squirrel! Why can I not be Boris? You know, go after moose and squirrel. Into there on a moose here. That's the next map. Oh, we got another track. I wonder what this is. Hopefully it'll be something shiny, shiny. Like a golden hog. That would be nice. Now I want an entire plate of bacon. Oh, bison. Alright, we're gonna do what the little mission lady tells us to do. We're gonna go to Ridgeline Gorge. Well, not seeing any animals worth downing so far. If I run across bison, I'll be pissed off, because I have to still unlock the 12 gauge slugs still. Which is still one of the biggest annoyances ever. There we go, something worth shooting with buckshot. Welcome to the stream, Bob, and congratulations for ending your junior year of high school. I remember my graduation of college like it was yesterday. My classmate that sat next to me, all he could think about doing was fleeing during the ceremonies and making a complete and total fool of himself while receiving his degree. Didn't do much after that. Although my high school and your celebration activities usually boil down to an ice skating rink of some sorts. But nonetheless, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, just having the day all to yourself. Or do you prefer to be with your friends? Bob, that's okay. But one of the downsides is I just actually got done going through a career counseling session, which is the reason why my hump day hunt's been delayed by almost a full hour and a half. Let's see, try night hunting yet? Go for it. Just place your shot well. You don't want a long retriever at night. Trust me. I have had a long retrieval that actually took me throughout the course of a night. It's got to be closer than 21.8 yards. Okay, that's BS. But you'd be fascinated and interested to know that associate colleges, those are actually going to be your best bet to actually help you find better placement job options as well. Oh, Link's ankle so much. Thank you so much for the $4. Yes, that will actually go a long ways. That will actually be able to allow me to buy a loaf of bread for tomorrow. Provided, let's see, if I can get the transaction to clear by tomorrow, then yeah, I can actually make use of that. So, but thank you so much, Link. Now, if you want to say time expense, that's a whole different ballgame. But yeah, SciSpy is it's great to see you, buddy. And we are bringing the hunt and the hurt to the Huggies. To the Oinksalots, the wild boars of the West. Well, technically this is Germany, so the East. Okay, fine, the Middle West. Oh, thank you so much, Link. I do greatly appreciate that. SciSpy, thank you for all the bits. Actually, SciSpy, I don't know if you actually read in my Discord yet, but there's a very serious discussion going on about all of us affiliate broadcasters in my Discord. So about how process payments can be a little bit of a problem, even though that I have to view all bits as bonuses once I can finally cash out on them. So those will be good bonuses. Well, Link, if I recall correctly, I think you do actually, it's just a matter of time before you do happen to qualify for affiliate status, because you're broadcasting with me at the same time. You actually, if I recall correctly, your community is actually growing to about 50 people, so it's just a matter of time before you're up there as well, Link. Or do you mean you wish you could actually donate bits? There was one thing I was going to try today, but I just didn't have the luxury to do it, especially in all the remote desktop sessions I've been doing today, was to actually just try and log in using Internet Explorer and then just trying to watch ads that way, just to be able to earn bits. But affiliate status, Link, I know you well. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, just remember to get logged in when you happen to do that. Yes, that is a good point, SciSpy. That is a very, very good point. Well, actually, Bob, I'm not an advocate of student loans myself either. I'm not a huge fan of loans. I grew up as an accountant's son, so even though I'm in IT networking, one of the things that I've always believed in is if you have to pull out a loan for anything, make sure you can pay it back, or hopefully it falls underneath a plan that allows for quick return income, so that way you can pay it off with little to no interest. Or little to no fine for the interest, that is. But one thing that you could do is actually go to a vocational school or actually go to a community college and take just single course curriculum throughout the course of the semester. Basically take one class each semester. Probably end up coming to student fees, such as just paying for the class and then showing up on time for your classes, and then having to work. And then while you're working that day job, everything else just falls into place, so that way, boom, everything just financially happens to be there. It's one of those things that I originally wanted to try and do, but folks are telling me that's impractical and not logical, so oh, there you go. And yeah, you got the words of a college student from Link. The one that has been in the loan. But yeah, I don't have any student loans at all. Went to college for 8 years, and parents kind of helped front the bill, so Granted, they kind of dictated where I had to go to college, so not exactly the best idea. It's like, alright, and I need money for this next upcoming semester to pay for my game design degree program. It's like, nope, you're going to DeVry. Say, huda hada wada? Yeah, that's actually another valid point there too, Link. You need to actually make sure you can get books that are either used or borrow from a previous student or somebody who's active in the curriculum. Actually, since this says hunt at night, I'm not really feeling like waiting till nighttime. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see if we can take care of the sick bison. By killing them! Yeah, ITT Tech was discredited because they were putting together loans and grants on behalf of the students, and then still charging the students for additional materials which those grants were supposed to cover. Now, when I went to DeVry, they charged us, what was it, something in the range of $5,000 a semester. And that's 8-week courses. So $5,000 a semester, and I went there for 2 years. And they forced me into learning electronic engineering when in fact I just kept on telling them game design. Game design. Fuck it. Music. Game design. IT networking. They still kept me in electronic engineering. See that? Then when you were little, but you know, if you happen to go and try to live in those college towns, if you happen to actually set that up, you could actually go dumpster diving for those perfectly good college books and then resell them back to the bookstores as used books, and they'll actually give you money, and you can actually turn that around for yourself personally to actually help you pay for your education. Actually, what the hell? SciSpy, I'm actually one of the ones that actually helped get the game design degree program the way it was with one of the lead professors, Richard Fleming. Great individual. I even partook in a few of his courses. He's a fly-by-wire sort of instructor, so he he's one of those guys that tries to do everything and everything else, but he tries to basically be hands-on for a lot of his students. So, great guy, part of the Old Timers Guild, and one of the things that I always thought was fascinating anytime I heard him having to talk about something was always try and find some way to actually improve some game, so that way when you happen to go to implement something for yourself, you have at least one way to actually say, oh, I'm more familiar with that system. I can improve on it. Oh, well, Bob, there you go. There's your inn. All you need to do is just go live back there in that college town. And if you happen, just happen to go and find, thousands upon thousands of perfectly good textbooks being thrown away in the dumpster, dumpster dive. Granted, that gives me a great idea on doing the same myself. But granted, I'd end up using the textbooks to pay for food, so... Or maybe buy an actual condenser mic arm to hold up my microphone. So that way it's not blocking chat every single time Link and I are broadcasting, duo broadcasts, which will... actually, Link, are you going to be joining me tonight? Yeah, a lot of folks have lived in Lawrence and Topeka, so KU or K-State or whatever. John, great to see you. Well, as I stated, though, Link, the plan for my for the Hunter Classic is a little bit later on in the evening to kind of make up for the fact that I have to make up for the time window for this stream. Yeah, there is quite a bit of good money for scrap and electronics, but no one will actually listen to me. I always keep on trying to tell them we need to sell it for recycling or find some electronic tech company here locally that'll actually take in the electronics for a small fee. Or accept it and consider that as the fee. eBay, GG, eBay! Actually, not really eBay, because a lot of people actually use eBay for scamming now, so... You could probably get away with Amazon? Maybe Craigslist? Oh, okay, see you when you get back then, SciSpy. SciSpy is actually a local resident to me, but one of the things is I think what we have to deal with is there's an actual company dedicated to e-waste, but I'd have to find out who that is again, because our current local scrapyard doesn't really handle that. I mean, they'll handle iron, copper, and all that, but only in large quantities, like commercial quantities. John, that's the same as saying, I have no life, let me help you. Help me create my life. Like, birds are assholes. Well, that's kind of it globally known. Because all birds are assholes. I mean, they fly around and they get free housing everywhere they happen to go. I mean, people will actually spend hundreds of dollars on building birdhouses just for birds that only migrate and then make use of them as little homes or mobile apartments. And they get free housing, whereas squirrels, they cannot figure out where to live because they don't get free housing. Yeah, I do know that one. I know that one all too well. Wow, I must have really gotten this this doe really bad. Not a very clean kill. Plus, come to think of it, I think come Friday, I'm hoping that my next paycheck actually consists of a possible pay raise. I'm hoping, because then that means I can start to fully pay for all of my medicine completely instead of just partially. But granted, I'd still have to end up trying to find ways to pay for food still. But silver lining. Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, wrong key. I understand. For the life of Brian, you see, it's only a tale of woe and pity. Oh, okay. Well, hey, Bob. Then, if you'd like to, I actually have a tech channel as well. So, on my Discord. So, I happen to have. I do a lot of my social interactions through Discord. So that way, folks aren't trying to catch me during broadcasts or after broadcasts here on Twitch only. Because I rarely use Twitch other than for my broadcasting and showing what my event listing is. So you're more than welcome to try and join us on Discord because I'm a daily broadcaster, so you can earn points like there's no frickin' tomorrow, and just being here in chatting, you're already earning points. So. So, and normally I actually recommend folks having to post all of the links into our Discord channel. So, John knows exactly where that can go. Ooh la la, look at the angle. What a mighty fine rump. Excuse me, do you come here often? Great Scott. What a fine rump. So skinny, so round, so firm. Wait, did she just blink? No, I guess not. Alright, well, let's confirm it. Oh, didn't go deep enough. So all it did was it just tore up her chest cavity. Ah, well. Wait, shotgun reward. Seriously? But I didn't use a I used... This isn't a shotgun. This is my rifle. This is my shotgun. The other one's for birds, and this bow is for fun. Ah! Alright, moving on. But yeah, so John, since you are just now coming back into the swing of things, feel free to go ahead and take a chance to learn all the new commands that we currently have going on here. Now, we got one for Stream Elements. Well, it's supposed to work. Apparently it don't want to work. There you go. You can actually find yourself there as well. Ankbot is my shots for those of you that would like to actually play in-game or mini-games within chat during the live stream. So I usually happen to host heists, and those are actually done through the shots program. So those are for y'all to actually make use of and entertain yourselves with. I also happen to have a few others I usually try to do as well. So I'm always open to suggestions. I happen to have the rewards program there just pretty much as the best way to say, hey, trying to get your attention. I really would like to see you do this, or could you please interact with me? I would require your assistance. For the most part, yeah. The point system's roughly the same, though, John. I actually posted a photo of it in the Discord, so all the moderators would know how to do the add and remove points properly. Uh-oh, Link's starting a heist, everyone. Go ahead and type in exclamation point shots for y'all to find out how many shots you got, and feel free to join in for the heist. Looking for a fox. No. We're not looking for a fox. We're looking for bison. We're trying to bring an end to all these missions. Find out how many of these missions we can knock out. So, we went from the opposite direction that we need to go to. So, let's head in this direction, and hopefully, north! North by north. Hey, John, I've already tested the bonus all commands. They do happen to work. I know because I personally coded them. Seriously? John and Link survived the heist? Alright. That's unbelievable. You two come out of that thing smell like a bed of petunias. See how it is? Step all the rest of us in the back and chat. I see how it is. No, I don't want to play the heist no more with you. That's okay, Bob. Another chance for another heist. We'll actually circle back around in the next hour. Wow, Saspy, that's how long you've been stalking me for? 3 months, 12 days, 20 hours? Says a lot. Just means that you're a good spy, although you're letting it let it show. So let it go, let it go. Okay, I'll hit myself. Well, John, I made you a converter. Nah. Well, I am kind of... Gosh, John, you're making me blush. Oh, shucks. I brought a new Twitch user into the fold. How nice. Actually, Saspy, the bonus host commands are now completely automated.
Over there, another sick one.
How sad. I gotta put him down. I don't think that one's gonna go the way I hoped. Oh, thank you very much for the host there, John. And thank you very much for the host, Link. Greatly appreciate it. I will admit, hearing all the dings kind of distracted me while I was trying to line up that shot, so... Thank you, Satisfy, for the host. Greatly appreciate it. Wow, I totally missed the bison. That's IDQ. Impossible. Impossible. But nonetheless, so it does lead me to wonder how long Rennie's been stalking me for. Hold on, let me go ahead and pull it up correctly here. Now, where'd that bison go? John, how could you spit like a man? Alright, well anyways, back to focusing in on the game, so that's all I truly want to do is focus in on the game here, so I'll let y'all get all focusified on that. I'll try and find the rest of these sick bison. John, what are you doing? We pretty much know how this is going to turn out. If I end up following myself, I'll be shocked at everything I read about myself. I forgot I need to take my medicine. Well, anywho, nonetheless, welcome all you new viewers. Welcome to the whiskey shelf and the whiskey cabinet. Hopefully y'all are having a fabulous day. Be sure to take a little whiskey with you and enjoy starting up the barbecue there, Link. Could you send me a few spare ribs? I'll settle for a hot dog. I'm a big kid. I deserve a hot dog. With cheese and sprinkles and cheese and ketchup and sprinkles. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And cheese. Alright, well. Just the good news is that folks can find out how many points they've earned by watching me by going straight to Stream Elements, and they can actually watch my stream there at the same time. It's a handy-dandy feature. hoping that I don't spook these bison again, because I seriously want to finish getting this Harvest 2 bison with the sickness, the disease. Granted, since I only saw 3 of them, I should probably kill all 3 of them. Even though they are competent little animals. So cute in their ways, like penguins! Like little servants. The penguins they be. Cute, adorable. I mean, heck, how did they become popular in Madagascar? Cute and cuddly, boys. Cute and cuddly. Link, you spent the better part of 2 minutes trying to open up a package from the wrong end. And I think you should probably upgrade to Bratwurst, see how that turns out. That would be interesting to see. I ain't gonna lie. You should probably do an IRL stream if you could, Link. Just stream you trying to cook. I know for me it ended in devastation, disaster in the fire department, so I can't really do that. Mr. Van, welcome back. Welcome back to the wonderful times of life. How you doing today, Mr. Van Gogh? That's right. Come and kill me if you dare. Face you down. I ain't afraid. Where are you going? It's angry! Oh crap, reload. That's right, I shot it in the genitals. That's what it gets for charging at me. The sick poor thing! It's out of its mind! I had to put it down!
Okay, this will go far in containing the spread of the disease. Thanks a lot. It seems that word is spread on your work with the bison. Maybe you've heard of Marvin Tressler? He owns a company called Star Hunting Tours and hosts clients who come out to the reserve to hunt our big population of wild boar. He was grateful for your work with Dr. Bondari in containing the disease. As a result, it did not spread to the boar population. He asked me whether you might be interested in assisting him as well. The wild boar population is concentrated in the northern parts of the reserve, but they sometimes move south, and Zomel is not happy about it. You see, they have a fondness for Zomel's crops. Tressler and Zomer have been at each other's throats about the boars lately, And if you could help out by creating some hunting pressure at the crop fields, that would really help diffuse the situation. For now.
Well, we picked up 2 harvest requests, so... Yippee! Alright, sorry about that. Let's see.
Head to the fields in Ritterstein and Mühlewald to get started on the hunting pressure.
Come on, Sci-Spy! Travel to the fields. Where are these so-called fields? How are they both at odds ends with one another? They're 2 completely different farm fields, split by a frickin' river and a lake. I might point out a lake is a better distinction, but still nonetheless, they're divided. Can't think of it. Shouldn't buckshot be red and birdshot be green? Ooh, noise reduction, better tracking. Noise reduction, or better tracking. Let's go with better tracking. Wait, oh, that's a perk point. Never mind, not a skill point. Let's see here. Wait, we already got 6 points in archery? I honestly didn't see any other option. Alright, so let's see here. Where do I need to go? To these fields. Alright, well, let's add a new waypoint and head on out and... Bleh. So we should have a considerable number of arrows. Yeah, a little. So if the hogs do happen to get close enough. And we got plenty of 45-70s. And we got 139 buckshot rounds. Whole lot of buckshot going into hog. Alright, so now I'm really hungry. Gosh. Oh, found the last sleeve of crackers, so hopefully this will do. So, yeah, I would agree, so that's why I always track better. But it turns out that was actually a weapon perk, so my bad. Hi, Luke. I could have sworn I had actually
These are the
removed...
fields I mentioned. Now you just need to find something to harvest.
Welcome, Luke. I could have sworn I disabled the uptime command for stream elements. I guess somebody may have reactivated it. Actually, there's a special reason as to why that word is actually currently blocked, Link. Had far too many people actually calling me the word that I think that was actually filtered. Pretty much straight up calling me a selfish and insignificant biatch. I guess is the best way to assume what you were probably trying to say. So yeah, for the most part, we just had to get that sorted out. So, but if it happens to be a common occurrence in Discord, then yeah, you'll see it coming from Nightbot, actually giving you one hell of a boop on the head. Nightbot's not friendly. Barely is friendly. But yeah, so there's a whole new list of commands for everyone to look through. Hmm. Can I hit this with a 45-70? I would like to say no. Because I don't assume that would be wounded. That would be a miss. That would probably be over, what, something like 400 meters, give or take? Gosh, I probably should stop at the rifle range again sometime soon. I'm just used to all the other games where it's like, if you're within range, it's not going to have a bullet drop. But if you're not within range, you won't see the animal at all. So, Luke, I noticed that you've been doing video logs and all that stuff now. You just recording some of the stuff that you do on the side and then just having it hosted? Seriously need to see if we can get that disabled. Now we just play the automatic pilot game. And engage. It's already been engaged. Just go sit here. Fabulous, a game that plays itself. Alright, so now that we finally reached the other side of the field, if I have to cross another field, I'll probably end up playing the piano while we cross. Right in the pooper. Oh, I guess it helps if I reload.
Check out my butt!
I filled it full of 4570. Your fluffy butt hog has been violated by a bullet.
Did I do they?
Look at that! She's bleeding from her anus! So much blood. So much blood! Now, there is one thing I would still love to actually try out. So those of you that are interested in this game, because it does look fun, yes, I would still love to try and get some of y'all in for a co-op session in this game. So, greatly appreciate that. Oh, is this the other hog I shot? It is! Got him in the intestines, too. I'm gonna auto-walk right into a tree. Yeah, that could end horribly. Alright, I honestly don't know where I shot these animals because A, the first shot that does come up So it's buckshot, so, and I clearly was not using buckshot. Ah, screw it. She can smell me. Alright. It's gonna go all helter-skelter up in here. Or Blair Witching Project. Cause it's getting that time. Scary time! Where I shoot things in the dark. Oh yeah. Oh, also, those of you that may have saw that my lips were moving, basically all I was doing was... Oh, talking farming sim there, are ya? In a way you can have helpers plow a field, but yeah, like Link said, it's pretty damn iffy. Usually for best results when it comes to plowing is to either get a very small plow. Granted, you're having somebody with a very small plow plowing around 15 acres of land, so expect that to take over a time span of 4 hours, at least. So oftentimes, folks just, have the farm field plowed just once and then go about their merry way. Is it just me or are all the colors starting to get quieter? Alright, so let's see here. I think I've already created a pressure here and first in straw fields. Let's head up here and see what happens too. Oh, you mean the Good Old Games bundle sale? Well, I was looking to try and reacquire SWAT 4 Gold Edition, so that way folks that, that is the one game I would love to get in for my Tactical Tuesdays. I am not gonna lie. But somebody at work saw me looking at that, and they're like, "Oh, you plan to get that?" I was like, "No, I don't have the money for it." And they're like, "Ah, $4, that's cheap. Here, I'll buy it for you." I was like, "Thank you." So I got SWAT 4 Gold, so that way I don't have to try and run it off of a CD ISO image that I actually had to burn because I lost my discs, so... Yeah, Link did spend the last of his money to help me buy a loaf of bread. So, and that's going to be something like a dollar loaf of bread too. So the money will be able to go for a little whiles. Wait, if it's marked very old, then why is the circle? Never mind. Why is it tiny? Why is the circle tiny? If it's very old, it should be expanded out. Basically saying, boom! The animal's out this direction. It's so old that it's older than dirt. Well, SciSpy, I also have medical costs as well that I need to get covered, so... For example, the medicines behind me, I have to actually keep paying for, since my insurance doesn't cover them. And just recently, I actually found, due to my health insurance, I now actually have to pay $95 for my doctor visits now. So, but because I've already brokered a deal with my doctor's offices, they've actually tried to pretty much say, yeah, we'll try and keep it under $60, or at $60 for each visit, so... Because beforehand, my original specialist visits would have cost me $70, but now they actually... what are they now? Somewhere... Actually, hold on. $90 for an office visit, $95 for a specialist visit. So, and I visit my doctor's office twice a week. There's two specialists that I have to see normally, but they've helped me try and work out the deal, so... So, and I still need to get in to see my allergist, so they don't charge me anything for going in for allergy injections, so that's actually a bonus for me. Shot through a bush. Wasn't a very vital shot, so... But for the most part, what I was originally doing was I was spending my my actual work paycheck on food, and then trying to ask viewers like yourselves to help cover my medical expenses. But 3 months no income, I pretty much had to swap that around. So now I need y'all to actually help feed me. So that's the reason for right now why it says food. And I'd agree. It seemed like Obamacare wasn't a step in the right direction, even though... So, it might not have been everyone's cup of tea, so to speak. But healthcare is always going to be that troublesome thing. Alrighty, folks. Looks like another heist is going into the works. Hey, did I drop it? Sweet! Double sweet! Wait, that's not right. I don't think that was another hog. I think that was the one that was wounded from earlier. Although, granted, it does clear out all the tracks after after harvest, but we'll continue. See, about right here is where the other hog was. Yeah, that was the one I shot earlier. Hey, look at that. So, me, Sci-Spy, Link, and Luke, we all survived. Way to survive, fellas. Way to survive. Perhaps that means we should try GTA heists. Alright, let's do this. Let's place a marker at my feet. Not exactly at my feet, but that does the trick. Ooh, it's pretty good shot then. Showed one pellet going into the lungs, so. Alright, let's go ahead and remove point marker. Oh, I didn't even notice them over here. And of course, I can't tell which one's which because the game is glitched and bugged out. Well, I think I've spooked enough from this area, but I guess I gotta keep on keeping this presence high because I guess I have to blotch out the whole zone, I'm guessing, or at least get a good chunk of the fields. I mean, it doesn't really say more than that. I mean, it just says keep harvesting things in this area. Oh, what about South Park is releasing in October? Like new episode or a new South Park game? Ah, so the new South Park game. Okay, yeah. I'll admit I'm partially looking forward to it myself, so. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Got it with a vital shot. So it looks like liver, stomach, No. Yeah, liver, stomach, and right lung. So, well, granted, I'm not getting any details here out of the hit indicator down here on the right, but all in all, not bad. Guessing distance is pretty close to accurate. I'm hoping. Oh, so that's the new South Park game. How about you go ahead and do this, Saspai? How about you go ahead and post a link for that in the Discord, so that way those of us that, if we end up actually talking about it, those of us get the luxury to actually see about it in the Discord as well. That, you know, and just say, as mentioned during stream, so that way everyone else happens to understand that it was kind of discussed in stream or whatever. Yeah, put it under games if it's about a game. If it's about a movie or something else, then it goes underneath links and shares. Basically, the games channel is straight up for anything and everything that's game related. Unless it's Twitch clips. Then Twitch clips goes underneath the Twitch clips channel in the Discord. Where all forms of shenanigans happen to go there. Granted, unless it happens to be part of an actual ongoing discussion or whatever, then yeah, you can still post that wherever you want to, but it's got to be relevant to the conversation nonetheless. Thought I heard a fox. Now we play the waiting game. Ooh, I like this game so much. Okay, Link, be sure to do that because I'm not gonna start Classic until about 7 o'clock in the evening, so that's about another hour to go. I mean, I tried to start at least 30 minutes early so that way I can spend 30 minutes getting set up for Hunter Classic, so. Also, I'm house sitting today, so I'm watching after a dog. She's a little problem pup. I don't think it helps that this is a sunny day scope that's actually got a tint hue to it. Well, I'm assuming you've already restarted your computer since then, though, correct, Link? Oh, by the way, I completed my Myers-Briggs for those of you that are interested. It said that with my current skill set and my drive for doing certain things, it said I'd be best suited for military. But still in that spectrum for what I'd be best suited for, but not as number one, would be farmer/rancher. I find it funny because I'm actually allergic to everything outside, so I don't foresee me possibly doing that, even though I do like to farm. I don't mind it, even though I'm a black thumb when it comes to actually harvesting things. What's funny is with when Link actually does have those audio delays, he could have just been doing a whole lot of kung fu fighting and then just said, "Your end is near," and then it'd have the little 4-second delay. Oh, I guess it helps if I reload. Frick! Alright. Must have shot it through its fluffy butt. Check out my butt. My butt is amazing. Give it a spank. Woo! Feels like cotton. I think. Well, I wasn't even amused at all. I mean, granted, it was my most highly viewed night, where I had the potential to get more food money, and yeah, two assholes just had to go and wreck it. So, if folks feel the urge to keep people from being fed, then I guess they just want to see the world burn. Perhaps we should start with them. And a flamethrower. I mean, technically, all I've had to eat today has been what y'all have seen me eating here on screen. So that's been this small sleeve of crackers and 4 little gourmet chocolate candy bar pieces. So well, the hunt's going okay. I mean, here, we can take a quick inventory. Alright, so the latest harvest for today, we have currently gotten wild boar, red deer, wild boar, roe deer, sorry, not red deer, roe deers, wild boar, red fox. I'm coming, Elizabeth!
Ah, I forgot to reload my shotgun.
No! Alright. Congratulations, Spy. If you want to, you can actually take a gander at my actual review, and if you want to, because since you do happen to be a video editor, I've been looking forward to potentially putting together a video review of Rebel Galaxy. If you're interested, but congratulations on getting your free copy of Rebel Galaxy. That does mean that you will not be able to join in for the giveaway for Rebel Galaxy. Although, it does lead me to wonder if somebody would actually design a multiplayer mod for it. Because going in with 2 capital ships would be quite amazing. But we're just down here shooting animals in the butt. We're shooting it in the fluffy butt. Bleed for me! Bleed. No, those are just leaves. Die! Wow. Blasted him back. Oh. Did I complete a different mission? Okay, come on. Where is it? Stocking up. There's an outpost. Blah, blah, blah. Harvest any animal downed within 21.87 yards at night with a shotgun. Wow. So that's all I had to do for her. Connie's crazy! Although, granted, I do have to say, at least at the same time, I'm actually completing the Strawfields missions at the same time, so... Alright, well, I guess let's just cross this field then. And we're to the other side. Alright, moving on. I said I was going to play the piano if I had to cross another field. For most streamers, yes. But I'm not like most streamers.
I'm unique!
Wait, pass through and hit the tree behind it? It passed through and hit the tree. Sound like it hit something, like a tree or something. Well, let's see here. When I'm actually trying to pay attention to things, unusual things do happen to occur during my streams. But that's just it. It's like you try to expect the unexpected. Because the best is yet to come, to have it my way. Yeah, watch me get rifle XP for shooting it with a bow. Okay, that looks like that was kind of a bit legit. Got an archery score for it, so... That was legit. Although, granted, looking at it is kind of funny when I actually do kill it with a bow. Everything else about it is just screaming, "Dear God, man, you shot it 9 times with a bow?"
I wanted my pincushion to die faster. It's the only logical way for it to die. In pain and agony, because this is the Blair Witch Project with the little light that screams Blair Witch.
Seriously? A guy in its leg? I guess I'm no longer in the farm field, am I? Well, it says create hunting pressure in the field, and I've created pressure. And right here, it looks like I only shot 2 things. Guess I gotta do them both equally, I guess? Maybe not. So it's a mission log after I shoot this one animal. You're gonna die. I said you was gonna die. Don't you make a liar out of me. Don't you lie to me. Still haven't quite figured out how to actually earn a gold score on a deer. Assuming that's shooting it in the heart. Yeah, it is a shame that the companies did get shut down. Wait, hold on. Elemental Evil? Well, I have Arcanum, so I've been meaning to get back to focus on that, but been waiting to hear back from OBS Studio, allowing a chance for me to not force it into a display screen or a screen display option. Oh, it is. Even though the downside is that I actually have to play that game with an open mic. Because my push-to-talk key doesn't work for the sound. Although Arcanum would actually be pretty interesting to play multiplayer for. I know some folks can still create their own D&D campaigns with it, but granted, the only better game so far that's actually come out that's actually worth its weight in gold for D&D campaigns has been Neverwinter Nights. Or Neverwinter Nights 2, I believe. Oh, you never got into Neverwinter Nights 2? Well, if you want to do a video of it, because I think it does allow for co-op, so... Like the storyline campaign co-op. I had a blast playing as a thief, though granted I've always needed an actual dedicated fighter because I'm always playing a support role. Although granted, when I do build my characters, I do modify it just ever so slightly. What do you mean the bow won't kill on a single shot? We're gonna fix that right now. Oh yeah. Longbow. +4. Oh yeah. First aid kit. First aid kit's for the dead. What's in front of me? Do I spy a rock or a leaf? Leaf. Damn it. Yeah, the animator for this needs a lot more work. Very nice, Link. Those are always fun and rewarding, I'll admit. Oh, right, I should probably make note of where I last left off there. Yeah, right there. Pretty nice, Link. Really good. Why do I keep following the wrong trail? Especially when it's illuminated right in front of my face. Aside from that goose that you hit with the 223. Neverwinter Nights 2 is what he's talking about. A turn-based D&D game. Personally, I prefer just rolling with my own character and then letting me play my own character versus me actually controlling all the other characters. Because micromanaging is not my strong suit. I'm more of a logistics sort of person, so it's more of, hey, we're going to need this over there and that over there. I mean, what's the plan? We punch it, stab it, punch it again, then step on its gonads, and then hit it with an arrow. That's all you do in Neverwinter Nights 2. And if it's the Temple Guard, you smash their head in with a claw hammer. It's got a turn-based option to it. It's not real-time. Closest thing to real-time would be when Hijinks and I were actually playing... I can't remember the name of it. Satellite Rain. Or another great co-op turn-based game would be... Well, it's not great. I mean, it's great that it's got co-op, is what I mean. Would possibly be... Shadowrun Boston Chronicles. It's the only co-op game of the Shadowrun series, so it's based off of one of the rule sets of the earlier set of the series, but it's meh. Even though it's kind of a bit fun when you can get 4 players together, but it's still meh. Well, I got really bad reviews because it just didn't balance out or pan out to actually meet the rest of the Shadowrun series. I mean, it follows in its own story arc, but co-op wise, it's not bad. Playstyle wise and voice acting wise, it could have used a lot of help. Like, they actually had the voice actor stop talking to animate audio distortions rather than saying, hold on, I can barely exactly what you're trying to say because all of whatever I'm trying to say is going to be in or out, in and out, or in or out, sort of like that. Is what they should have been doing, but instead they just said, hold on, sorry, but no, you can't. I'm sorry, but... So, the verbal fluctuations within the game just... Sorry, not my cup of tea. Yeah, I could have done that. And I loved the living crap out of Shadowrun Returns, Dragonfall, and Hong Kong. I honestly cannot wait for another one. But personally, I would love for the next one just to at least have the open window option for some co-op. Just the option. I mean, if netcode is not going to be a major issue, then just give me a little bit of co-op on the side. But I understand it's story-driven, it's meant to just basically say you and you alone are the one that dictates this, but, you know, you could just have you and another player doing whatever. Wait, it was only a trilogy? Now I'm devastated. Nay, distraught! Distraught and famished. Destroyed. Yeah, I'll probably have to wrap up here soon for Call of the Wild, so that way I can refill my water bottle and get prepared for the Hunter Classic. So I'm just going to keep wandering around until I actually get one more. Heist is going on, folks. Feel free to jump in and join the heist currently going on in chat. Time to lose 400 points.
not gonna die!
Maybe I've already hunted too much over here. Congrats, Link! We're the only two that managed to survive. Just you and me against the world! You're expendable. I don't know. Everyone says I'm a prized catch. Everyone wants me to marry their daughters. I'm sorry, but I'm not taken yet, so I'm picky. I shot you in your fluffy butt. Oh, I already downed this one, so I shot at a different one. Okay, cool. I was shooting at the one that was running away. The one that I originally shot at. I'm using a rifle! But at least I unlocked the 12 gauge slugs. Ooh. Wouldn't mind trying to do bow fishing in this game. You know? Maybe perhaps spear fishing. Granted, that's World of Fishing, so that's not this game. Alright, so I'd say I've done a pretty... Wait, what the hell? That's the same doe or roe deer that I tracked all the way up from further up north? Wow. Alright, so it knows to stay the hell out of these fields. Very good. Very well. That'll teach you, you little roe deer. Alright, so... what can I use for a rifle? I honestly don't know. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and get the shotgun ammo that we just finally unlocked, which I've been desperately trying to get my hands on, which is slug rounds for bison hunting. Desperately need them. Winchester. That's just it. I might as well just go back to one of my originals. Actually, come to think of it, let's check the sights as well. Yeah, I could actually get a shotgun scope with a 1 to 4 times 20 magnification. So interesting. The slugs are rated for bear. Good, they'll do wonders against something else. Alright, so let's change up the backpack a little. Since we can't use the Coachmaster, because all it's going to do is continuously upgrade my shotgun. Guess we'll just keep using the 270. Compact, robust, and waterproof. Rangefinder that provides accurate reading up to... Blah, who cares? Don't need a rangefinder. Need, Apex View binoculars. Oh, yeah. And... Alright, I was going to check out the 270 ammo. Let's see here, we have... Let's see... Polymer tips and soft points. I'll admit, much better, especially for a low-level light. So, anyways, there we go. That will actually conclude Call of the Wild. So, this is actually my roundup time. So, hey, PJ! Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in here. Terribly sorry to catch me at the very tail end of the stream, but hey, if you're this way, you're at least getting some in-stream bonus points. So, I am actually going to be getting set up here for the Hunter Classic. Also take the time to refill my water bottle. And see if I can actually find something else to eat as well. But, we'll be back here momentarily in about 30 minutes with some more Hunter the Classic. So those of you that are interested in joining the Discord, those of you that are interested in just straight up joining me for anything in general, especially out of in community and all that stuff, please feel free to use the Steam Elements reward page. So I will go ahead and get you all your in-stream bonus points, so those of you that you get some wonderful goodies. So please stay in chat, and I will see you all here in about another 30 minutes.